Back out in the Cheviot Hills. I'm not alone, I'm with Dan. And the weather is absolutely terrible, but we're going to enjoy it. Been lost a few times, don't get us wrong. What a laugh. Following the ATV tracks, you start off on the right path, but once I take that curve, you're away. So it was taking us over there to that hill. We're heading over to Black Hole, which is on that side. And see it in sight. The footpath does disappear over here, so I want to stick to the fence line and then get across. But the weather, the weather wasn't forecast for this. It was actually forecast just to be windy. It is picking up to 55 miles an hour, so it will be going on the east side of the hill, as the west side is pushing in strong. But I'm in the Helm one. Dan's in the Hilleberg Soulo black label, so I'm sure he will be fine. So yeah, head on over, see if I can find the path further on. So for a little bit of information on the wind, 41.9. Did have 44 before, but we'll reset it. But we're not in the wind now, heading on. Going a different direction. Where Dan's going in front, we're heading up that way. There's sort of no path to a point where we're going to go up there. So it's going to be easier heading on this way. But it's clearing up. We'll travel from over that direction. That rain is disappearing. But my God, it is a bog fest. Yeah, this is a Pennine Way footpath that we're on currently. Hopefully this little patch we found in front is going to be the ideal little place to pitch up. Anyone that's lost an Alf kit pot or can of brew dog, I'm going to keep your pot. Belongs to me now for leaving it. I'll leave no trace, but I'll take the brew dog can home in exchange. Bit of a shame, me and Dan haven't found out else, but I wouldn't say struggling for pitches, but where Dan is alright. Nice little pitch here, where the pot is, and here. There's a one around the corner, but you can hear the wind whistling round, so I think we're going to choose here on a bit of a slope. But cracking views, despite the clag. Well, that's my pitch chosen, which is here. Dan's there, we're hanging on the ends, so time to get the tent up. I sort of forgot how small the pitch of the Helm one was. Not far for the size of Dan's pitch on his, so I think we're getting away with this just nicely. Dan's is alright there, tucked in well, so let's get this tent up. That's my pitch, a little bit of a gap around the front, which is going to happen anyway. It's time to guy it out, bring it further out at the back and get it tightened up. Dan's just guying his out now. Big 9-inch stakes there for the guy line, so get them nice and long, get it taut. That's just pegged, pitched. So see, that's just pitched and pegged. Dan's is in solid, guy lines are in place. Happy. The wind is coming from that direction, but we should be alright, to be honest with you. I think it will have been an uneven pitch, you're going to get gaps anyway, but I'm happy with mine. Looks like Dan's got the better pitch and he's happy with his. Let's get everything put in now. Got the wind coming through, but the tent's sitting well. Well, it's time to get into the thermals. Lovely and damp anyway, so aye. Get myself warmed up, change your socks. They're a bit damp off walking up. Just off the sweat really, so yeah. Let's get changed. That's me set up now. As you can see, the darkness is in. Got a little bit left, knocking about. The white of the clag is sitting about. Show you what I've got anyway. Little folding mat there. New tracking poles I've been using for a while. White gear carbon fibre. Really good, them light as a feather. 160 grams a piece. Little lamp Bessies there. Got me food, water, cook kit, a few painkillers. In the pipe dream. In fact, it's not even the pipe dream. I'll show you. Alpine Dream 800 Alp kit bag. Second time using that. Performed well. Last week in the camper minus 7.5. All the other little bits over there. Helm 1 for the new winter. Got Dan's over here. The trusty Hilleberg Soulo black label. Leviathan. Can't get wrong with them. What's your mat, Dan? Exped. Good R value on that as well. Got his rab jacket in there. Bag. A little bit bigger than what mine is like, but yeah, that's going nowhere tonight. Aye. Pitch set up. Happy with that. The wind's coming up behind us from that direction over there. Keeping away from us. Got the odd gust, but guy lines are out long. But best pitch we can get around here. We're back in the tents now. Had a good bit of crack on out there. The clag's in and out, so yeah, you get pretty wet. So waterproofs have been on. Just warm my feet up in my bags. Everything else is warm, but I does get a bit nippy on my feet, so I've decided to jump in the tents, grab a little bit of food, hot chocolate. Spaghetti and sausages tonight, as always, in little heat seal packets. Just boil them for 7 minutes. Come through lovely, so yeah. I recommend buying your own kits. Buy the bags, buy a heat sealer. It might cost you 30 quid, but it'll save you a lot of money, so if you're making anything that you can't heat up, I use these. Well, it's time for me to get my head down. The wind's on and off, getting the good strong gust coming through, battering the tents, but must sound. Guy lines are checked, everything's solid, so yeah. See how much sleep I get. Yep, it's bad.
Yeah, I've lost a few pegs here, like.
Yep. As you can hear, Dan's out there now. 50, I'm just saying that you're out there now, 55 mile an hour gusts. It's crazy. It's pulling guy lines out for fun. And the Hilleberg just took the side of this in, so yeah, it is absolutely crazy. Whew. I think it's time to put the pants on and have a look and prepare for the worst. The Hilleberg's standing well. Dan's been checking the guy lines. Mine took a couple of places, so I'm going to go on and peg them all. Getting 49 there, so let's get this all checked. They're standing well, aren't they? They're not doing too bad. It's got the ground a bit of having at the moment with the pegs. Yeah. sound that's letting us down for the pegs, really. So we're getting there down to 75. It's crazy, the gusts are mental. This isn't meant to be like yesterday, so yeah, it's too early. We're hoping not to bail this one. Dan's got 3 pegs in the back of his age due to how bossy it is, how bad it is. Right, just put it back down the hatch. Sit through it as much as you can. I know it's meant to get a lot worse, but a bit of daylight will help. I'm getting a bent pole. Canny wind and it's coming from that back corner over there, so it's the only thing I'm getting at the moment. Well, I've got another casualty. My door's ripped open, as well as bending the pole, and have a look inside. The new sleeping bag is gone. We can't find it anywhere. We were standing just behind the tents, didn't even see it come out. That's how bad the winds are. It's really bad. Push to its limits. I think it's time for us to go home. We'll have a steady pack down, pushing the tents all over. Hilly's standing strong, but still pulling pegs for fun with the ground. Yeah. Bye bye sleeping bag, and that'll be ripped to bits down there. So yeah, let's get packed up. As you can see, there's a bit of a bender. Let's get packed up nice and safely and steady. We've found the path at the top. Both sound. Happy to get on, so yeah, making it nice and safe, still enjoying it. Right, that's us done, leaving no trace, being that sorted. As always, you might be struggling to hear us, but yeah, we're happy and safe. We want to head over to the van and make the journey over. Take our time and be safe. 2 days later, and here's a little bit of a recap. So from where I left you off, we actually came across the top, down to the van. It was a great footpath, a little bit boggy as it always is within the Cheviot Hills, but we brought everything back and we got back nice and safely, and nice and warm. To be honest, it was a nice walk back. Well, we're pushing 55 mile an hour gusts, winds, sorry, constantly with gusts over that, so trying to stand up, it was pushing you all over, but we were okay. We're trekking poles and things like that, so yeah, it was fine. The only casualty I had was the sleeping bag, which we've lost. But yesterday I have spent a lot of time up the valley looking for it within sort of the Kirkyetum area of where I went down. So if anyone is within that area and you do see an orange Alpkit Alpine Dream 800 sleeping bag and it is in good condition, or it's not ripshot safe, doesn't matter if it's wet, there's a nice reward there for you, so keep an eye out for it. But the leave no place principle, I am very strict on that, and that's the reason why I do want to find it for a big orange sleeping bag. And I know with 75 mile an hour gusts it will take it far, but it's just the principle. So yeah, I have tried finding it and I can't find it. Got to buy it anyway, but I bought a new one. Kindly the guy at Alpkit give us a discount on what I bought that when it was in a big sale, so it has saved us a few quid, don't get me wrong, but I won't be losing this one. But the mistake I sort of made was by leaving the inner open and closing the outer. Even on the outer, it has got a little clip at the bottom on the Helm. I didn't use it, I did earlier, but I didn't use it when I stepped out. But the gust has tore through, opened the door, and sort of acted as a vacuum and pulled the sleeping bag out. Me and Dan were only a couple of metres behind the tents, and we didn't actually see it come out. But yet the little kneel pad that you have, your foil mats, was still there, so the maths didn't add up. But yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is, it's done now. The reality is I've actually swapped that Alpkit titanium 650mm mug that I found. We were prepared for the weather, and I did really enjoy it. We had the tents bowed right out, but the Hilleberg Soulo black label performed brilliantly, but with the ground being a bit soft. Dan had double pegged all of his, and the wind was actually pulling the pegs out of the ground because of obviously the weight of, I should say, the force of the wind on the tent was dragging it. I had big 9-inch stakes in mine. They were great, but the tent itself did move quite a few. The 40-50 mile an hour gusts, the Helm one was great, but once it got them 65-75 mile an hour gusts, with it being that taut and that tight, let's just give it a good twist and bent. It's only bent one of the sections, so hopefully I can replace that. I'm speaking with Mark Richardson
at the moment he's got a Helm 2 with a bent pole, but his poles are longer, but I should be able to cut it down and fix that. Unless someone has got a Helm 1 blue section that's bent, I'm just needing one of the centre sections, not the end ones, to replace mine. So yeah, that's all I've done with mine. Everything came back nice and safe. We only came back really because of the sleeping bag, but yeah, we were very sheltered. I wouldn't have liked to have been on the top, but it was great. We really enjoyed it. We were prepared for it, and that's the main thing, being prepared for it and having a nice solid plan. And we had it, and we navigated really good back across on the dock. So yeah, you've got to be prepared for everything, sort of within bad conditions. If you have liked it, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, get subscribed. Any questions, as always, drop them down in the comments regarding kit or anything. There's links in the description. You don't have to use the links, but you can see what I do using. I try and update them every time I buy a new piece of kit. So yeah, fire away. Maybe you've had an experience like this. More of a memory, I call them, whether it's good or bad to be made. But yeah, it's been enjoyable. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.